Alright there. Hello again, guys. Welcome back. It's BoCore here. Welcome back. Welcome at all. Right? This is our first time. I'm happy to introduce myself as a dev to you guys, and I'm giving you some kind of a, I don't know if I could call it a sneak peek or not, because you've already know about the game, you have already seen most of the things I will show you today, but we will have a run today together in the arcade mode, and we will be able to use all the skills now. As you can see, I have all of them unlocked. I have some stars at the ones that I haven't seen yet, which are showing us that there are new ones, newly unlocked ones. I'm just getting rid of these for now. And what we will do today is playing arcade mode, as I said, but with a twist. So we will try to use mainly the god powers, right? They will be the feature of our run today. What are god powers, right? What are god powers? God powers are like this one. As you can see, there is written here God power. We have an icon for that, so every time you will see the skills pop up, you can see that they are God powers or not. As you can see, this is an environmental skill. This is a God power again. This is a quiver, so an arrow type. God power, arrow type. This is a tool, so something of an interactive object on the map that you can use. And yeah, okay, so let's see some god powers. God powers like Tears Bravery, right? Put your arm into the wolf's mouth while we bind it, they said. It will be safe, they said. Yeah, that's a reference to the old myth of Tyr having his hand put into Fenrir's mouth, the big sun-eating wolf that, of course, bit his hand off. Out of bravery he did, just like he will defend you from enemy projectiles with his remaining arm. Yes, so this skill will protect us from enemy projectiles, incoming enemy projectiles, right? What will, for example, no, this is not a god power, this is another god power, Odin's favor. The ravens, scouts of Odin, are useful allies. The Allfather watching over you, his companions have a chance to be summoned by your arrows when they hit. So this is a god power that makes our arrows summon ravens sometimes. Not every time, but sometimes. These ravens will damage the enemy and will also stun it or disturb it in its actions. As you can see, it has max 3 stats, which mean I can get this skill 3 times, and each time the skill gets stronger and stronger. Okay, we will not go into the other skills now. I was just trying to get a taste for you guys what these god powers are like, and let's start the game, right? Let's start the run. We are going to Midgard because this is the only region we have ready for you yet. But don't be afraid, we will have more. As you can see, Alfheim and Nidavellir are also on the way, and there are suspiciously more places to be left there that can be filled in the future with content. Okay, let's start our run on Midgard. Okay, so we have our bow and arrow. We have the beautiful Midgard environment. We have my own banner showing the white kraken swimming in blood. Quite cool, huh? And our chest is trying to get us to open it. We did. We have our first roster of skills to choose from. Well, we have no god power here, right? So let's see, what is this prediction? This thread makes you see where the arrows will go. Well, this is quite useful, for sure. Roadside tavern opens a tavern along the enemy path, giving away free beer. Oh, that's kind. And we have salvaging. Okay, so out of all these, I think the most generally useful is salvaging, right? So let's go with that. Alright. No god power again, as you can see from the icons. So we have a bow upgrade. We have a tool upgrade, which will put a sprinkler above the gate, so we can use that to clear it from status effects like fire. And we have a quiver upgrade, which will give us an arrow type to choose from. It will put a quiver right on this spot on our belt, from where we can summon another type of arrows, which arrow will be the signal arrow that will summon even more arrows, arrowception, onto the battleground. Let's go with that because that sounds cool, and that looks cool as well. Okay, and Loki's Tricks is our first god power, which to be honest I'm not too happy about, because as it shows, it is quite unpredictable. It might not be too good, but you know what? Let's go and be brave this time, like Tyr was when he put his hand into Fenrir's mouth. Okay, so we have our skills. Let's start the run. First wave. Let's see if we can clear all the waves. This is the first 10 wave, the first world as we call it, and this map has 4 worlds, which of course is the same map, but
down and dead.
Yes, down and already a loot goblin. That could be. How was that not a hit? How was that not a hit? Oh my god. See, Loki now worked in our favor. He electrocuted our enemy when I hit him. That's a good thing for
3
now.
for justice.
Oh, frick. Huh. Right back at you. That arrow got a bounce, right? Right in the shoulder. I felt that. Okay, let's try to hit that. Oh, bird. Oh my god. Nice. Oh, Loki worked in our favor again. He poisoned or stunned the enemy. I'm not sure what I saw there. You will not hit my base anymore. What an anus that dog has, right? Quality. That was a headshot. So, oh, I accidentally hit that beer mug that I didn't even see was there. But that reminds me to remind you guys that we have funny and strange things like that all throughout the game. We really hope that you will enjoy them and you will find creativity in them and fun in them. Like this beer mug, which makes enemies drunk
Shot like
in its radius, hidden on this map. There is also other things hidden on other maps, which have various effects, which might give you achievements or progress towards collecting all the skills.
3 for justice.
I will not spoil where they are. Oh, the chest is talking.
It will be good for you. Trust me.
Well, I have a new intel for you guys. We have seen some feedback on our speaking or talking chest, and some people, including me, by the way, don't really like this feature. I mean, the chest talking, right? Because of any
It's
reason.
me, the chest. Do you need something more powerful?
Yes, I need something more powerful, so I'm opening you. But as I was saying, the chest will be able to be muted. We will have an option for that in the game space, or maybe in the menu, where you can mute the chest so it will not be talking to you, and it will still play this clinky clunky effect, which lets you know that that it is full of skills to choose. Again, Loki. All right, okay. Let's keep up with our plan, and let's go with God powers every time we can. So Loki again. We already got the silver state Loki. What do we call it? Statue. Oh, and another God power, right? Thor's lightning. Now that's what I like. It is a God power that will summon a chain lightning when my arrow hits. Okay, and let's go with meat arrows. That also sounds nice. I've got this arrow, but I forgot what it does, right? What was this arrow? Oh, this was the signal arrow that summons a hailstorm of arrows. Let's go with improved arrowhead because more damage is more fun. And there is our bro, Tyr. Tyr will defend us from projectiles sometimes. So, for example, an enemy comes in, he shoots at me, and as the projectile is coming up, Tyr summons a protective barrier which just parries it, right? So I will not get hit, which is quite cool. Yes, we already have 3 of the collection: a bronze Tyr, a bronze Thor, and a silver Loki. Okay, let's continue. I will try to speak less and play more because I'm progressing quite slowly. I'm sorry for that. Oh, the catapult. Oh my god, that was so good. Did you see it? Thor's lightning hit 2 times already. And Loki disintegrated our enemy. Oh my god, that's quite rare. Quite OP, to be honest. Well, let's keep the hope up that that Loki will use his tricks for our advantage in the future as well, because sometimes he does not. No, no, no. No, bad dragon. You will not spit fire on my face. What, Loki? Oh my god. Loki just duplicated this dragon. This is a feature and also made it drunk, okay. But Thor's lightning also hit, so it wasn't too big of a problem, fortunately. Okay, bears, alright. So, let me show this to you. Come, 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 arrows. That's what I'm talking about. It is quite a long time that those arrows arrive to their signal point, but when they do,
Sent to hell.
yes, one more sent to hell, Odin. But when they do, they hit hard. As you could see, there were like 1,000 arrows hailing down and overkilling that one bear. It wasn't something that Okay, let's go with tier. Let's empower our tier power. Empower the power. And let's go with salvaging again. Let's also... Oh, I shouldn't have wasted this time. And Loki turned our friend into a dwarf. That's interesting. Choice of a trick.
3 for justice.
It sounds like Loki's
For justice.
enjoying himself quite much. Oh, that was a headshot, am I right? No birds allowed.
Blood for the gods.
Blood for the gods, ravens for dinner. Just make sure Odin didn't hear that. Alright, we've completed, and as you can see, our environment also changes in the game as we progress. It is now night. We can see the beautiful aurora borealis better, and we have some beautiful snow flakes falling down, creating this atmospheric effect we were trying to get. We hope that you too like it. Let's go. Salvaging. Let's max out salvage. Oh, that was Thor Lightning. I should have picked that. Never mind. Let's hope it turns up again. Alright, let's go. I can hear some wings flapping. That's a dragon.
A shot like scatties.
I don't know, guys, which is the comfortable way for you, but I really like to hold the bow like a ballista, right? Like this, in the center. It lets me aim better, but I know some people love to use this right side, some people love to use the left side. I could also change the hand in which I hold my bow, so I can also shoot like this. But as you can see, I'm not too agile this way, or I'm not too good. I'm not bad either. I'm not saying I'm bad, you know. But anyway, let's stick with the left hand and the right arrow. Oh no! Apparently, in our game, people fly faster than rocks. Because why not? Because we made this, and we made it however we want, right? Now, of course, we can change these if you don't like the way they work. Oh my god. I'm getting done here. Yes, it's over. Well, that went bad, right? I didn't even recognize how low my base's HP was. We could hold out for 14 minutes. We could kill 80 enemies and complete 7 waves. Okay, let's retry, right? Let's retry and hope for better god powers to appear. I would say let's try to avoid Loki's blessing, Loki's power, god power. But that would make me sound like if it wasn't good for us. It was most of the times it was quite beneficial. Okay, barricade is, I mean, having 2 extra lines of defense is undebatably good. let's go with the weather totem, because that will make our air enemies come slower. I mean, arrive slower, you funny ones. Arrive slower, which is quite good, because as you could see, my main problem was the dragons breathing fire onto the gate and putting status effects on it. That was quite a high amount of damage that I took, so maybe Weather Totem will help us with that. And it also has a good godly vibe if we are going for the God Power run, because that is looking like Mjolnir, so that's almost a God Power, right? Okay, we have Elven Wither, which is a really, as you can see, it's purple, it's a rare skill, it's an epic skill, rare skill, which adds a quiver of arrows that disintegrate a single foe, like one-shot kill, right? Which is good, but in the early game we will not have that powerful enemies to be in need of this skill. So let's go with Tyr's Bravery, because that is a God Power, and I just told you that I will do a God Power run. Okay, let's go.
Oh, another one falls!
I should really get that loot. Yes, it's very good that I could hit that one extra skill that these goblins drop is very useful, especially in the early game. Of course, in the late game, where you already have a lot of skills and a lot of objects and interruptibles to help you, it is mainly about where are you putting your focus, and how well can you manage the map, and of course how well is your aim. But in the early game you really need of course aim as well, and also basic upgrades that let you damage more and get rid of more enemies in less time. As far as I discovered, there may be some of you that played even more with the game than I did, even though being a developer on it. I don't know, guys, if you enjoyed my art or my concepts. I do them for this game, and I really love doing them, and I'm really hoping that they can paint a picture for you guys in the future about what is coming to the game and what is happening in development. We are also planning on a roadmap about the things that you can expect and the things that are coming soon or later or very late. But we are planning to have that to let you see those things in the future, and probably I will be the one to draw it, which will be an interesting challenge for me. I hope I can produce a good visual representation of that for you. Okay, as I can see, the water diminished from this trench, which means there will be enemies coming from there also. Great. Okay, so God powers, right? We have no God powers. We have 3 environmental powers to choose from, and this one is a rare one, which is Yours Grasp. Who is Yord? It's the Earth God, right? The God of the Earth. So it's almost a God power, you could say. This environmental skill adds slowing bushes to the ground enemy paths, so ground enemies will also be slower. That sounds good. Fortifications will increase the health of our structure, so our base and our barricades. And raiding will grant us some extra skill crates when we kill enemies. Sometimes they will drop another skill, right? This is very good in the early game. This is very good overall. And this is very good if we are playing defensively. Sorry. Let's go with raiding, right? To have more skill crates and have more options to get god powers, right? Okay, feathered arrow. We will not need that. Boiling oil is a very good skill. But let's see Gjallarhorn, which will add an alarm to the base. Which we, when used, will disrupt the attacking enemies for a second. So they will get a cancel effect on their animations, their actions. Right, let's go with boiling oil. That is a really good defensive skill which lets us kill almost anything in an area below it. Of course, there are some tougher enemies which can even resist fire or boiling oil, but most of them will die. Okay, let's go then with fortifications. Yes, now we have 600 instead of 5 and 60 instead of 50 on the barricades. Extended armory is very good. This will let us, as you can know, you will see next time, it expands our options from which we can select from each time. So we will, next time we will not have 3 options to choose from, but 4.
Blood for the gods!
It dropped quite hard. That catapult is really a feature that we are. I think I can confidently say we are all proud of. It works really nice, and it gives this game mode a true siege feeling. If these Vikings were really trying to siege our town that we are defending, this fishing village, this cute fishing village. Fishing? Well, village. It is a village. It is a Viking village, you know.
Good shot.
And Vikings, almost all Viking villages are fishing villages because most of their food was wild game and fish. Having that really harsh environment up the north. Well, that guy really destroyed our barricades in quite a short time. Right in the knee. That will not be an adventurer, that guy, for sure.
3 for justice.
Okay. Anyone else? Quick fire. Let's see if I can kill it with quick fire.
One more sent to hell.
But it feels better to get a long shot and really hit someone in one shot, if you know what I mean. Alright. Skill collected. The catapult is shooting, but we will not let that hit. Okay, chest, I will open you once this page is over. I've got a killing spree, 3 times killing spree, which will not increase as I can see because I'm not hitting them in time. Ha! Just right before it could shoot, I hit hit his bow off from his hands. Okay.
The meaning of this game, I mean, the meaning of life is skills. More skills.
The meaning of life is skills. Getting skilled, everyone. Get your life together and get skills. Let's extend our armory to the full extent. Alright, 5 skills to choose from. Now we have no excuses to be able to build up the God power build. Okay, Heimdall. Our other God power. Heimdall is the guardian of the Bifrost and through that Asgard, as you know, probably from pop culture as well, but mainly true fans know him from the old times, right? Heimdall will make the enemy attacks on the base get completely blocked. So Tyr protects us from the enemy projectiles, and Heimdall protects the base from enemy attacks, projectiles and melee hits also. So that will be very useful to us. We have 2 of the collection. Okay, let's go again with raiding. Let's try to amp it up to 2. Yes, we are selecting. This is a visual representation of the skills we have, right? So here are the gods we have unlocked in this run. We have these skill crates show the raiding. That is trying to tell us that we already had some boons from those attacks, and these supplies are trying to represent our skill of the extended armory, right? So yeah, no, that's all I can see now. But every other skill also has a visual representation in this armory or on this barrack that we are standing on. You will see as I unlock them as we progress. Oh, that Viking has quite a nice armor, as I can see. Helmet, a great axe, which is making him slower, but is also making him tankier. He will not. Oh my god.
Good shot.
He got through so much damage. Ooh, that's armor. Oh my god, I could kill him with 2 shots. I could hit in between the armor plates. This way I could kill him fast. Just a moment, guys. I'm closing Discord to make sure that nothing disturbs us. Okay, dragons are already coming. Oh, I didn't see. Oof! In the last minute, I could. No. Yes, I could cancel that shot.
Another one falls.
And that too. But they already set fire to my gate. Again, the flamers.
3 for justice.
Tortures, or I don't know how to call them. You will not. What is
3
this
for justice.
pyromania here? He dropped hard. He has no torch now. Let's see. What will you do now? Yes. Don't as much as you want. Heimdall protects the gate.
Down and dead.
Down and dead. Okay. Oh, another wave. Alright. Yes, this is the 3rd wave of this rush. And then it is rest time. is he? He's eating a potion where I cannot see him. Healing himself and making himself faster. He destroyed our barricade with one attack. Alright. That's a little bit much, I think. Don't make us nerf you.
Another one falls.
Poor guy. Oh my god. Can't I hit him? Please. Ooh. In the last second I could get his head. Ooh, these berserkers have quite a big amount of the... Oh my god, Heimdall, thank you. Thank you for your watchful eye. Okay, okay, thanks. Let's see. We have no god power, but we have two skills that we already started to progress in. So right now, of course, all skills are more or less balanced. But if you have a skill already, I feel like it is really beneficial to max that skill, because as it progresses, it gets really strong, and that way you get stronger with less skills. So let's go with Barricade again, which will it duplicated the base HP of our barricades. So from 50, it raised itself to 100. But as you can see, it has 120. Why? Because we already have a fortification skill, which gives it another 20%. So when it was 50, it was 60 instead, and now that is 100 at base, it is 120 instead. Okay, so another skill. Loki is the god that arrived again, but also Frigg. Frigg is the god of plenty and wealth and giving birth, if I remember correctly. Fertility, that's a nicer word for that. Fertility, so she will give us another skill point when we get skill points. The rich get richer, right? So let's go with Frigg. She is really good in the early game, and as you can see, we are at the end of our early game. It is still early game, at least how I consider it to be. So we are going with Frigg. We have Heimdall, Frigg, and Tyr. Archers is a really good passive defensive skill. It will put archers onto the walls. One archer, and with each time we get it, another and another and another archer. Maximum 4 archers, as you can see. But we have Frigg's plenty again, so let's progress on that, making it a silver statue. Alright. Alright. The shield looks really heavy. Let us help that guy and remove it from his hands.
Blood for the gods!
Alright, let's remove him from the shield to be more precise. No. Oh my god, that's a heavy raider there. He has quite a nice amount of armor. And also a spear. Let's remove that spear. He didn't remove. It took 2 shots to remove his spear. Oh, he seems... Oh, and Heimdall also protects our barricades, right? I didn't even remember that. That is really good, really useful. Now I'm even more happy about Heimdall than I thought I would be.
3 for justice.
Heimdall is our bro. Heimdall is is a bromance that I have. Don't judge me. He's nice, you know? Okay, let us use this, because I cannot hit those Valkyries or shield maidens from this side. They have so much shields, so many shields, I will not bother with that. Let's just dump some hot oil on them. Okay, another 3 skills. Fortification. Oh, Thor's lightning. That's what we need into our collection. Okay, let's go with raiding again, so it is maxed out. 3 out of 3. And here's our guy, Tyr. He is golden. Okay, let's continue. We already surpassed my last try on this run, which was 14 minutes and 80 kills and I don't know how many waves, but we are already over that.
First shot like scatties.
It goes much better now. It would be really nice to have a skill with which I could repair my gate, because even though I think I'm doing well, it is still quite low, as it doesn't heal itself passively,
3 for justice.
because I don't have any skill like that yet. Right in the elbow. Ooh, I would really need skill to heal. Imagine the later waves, right? It is getting hard for me, but they are still coming one by one in one lane, so it is. It will be really hard later when there is 3 enemies from 3 different sides with armor and speed boost and I don't know what.
Oh, another one fall. 3 for justice.
Oh my god, a dragon. I should have removed that fire before it could hit. It is getting over, guys. It's game over, man. It's game over. Die. Woof. Growl at that. Okay, wave complete. Okay, one other wave and we could rest for a little bit. Don't come here, rabbit. It is too dangerous. Stay dead.
Sent to hell.
Ooh, midair. How do you guys feel about the physics of our game? I feel like we could nail it quite nicely. Not perfectly, of course, but it feels good, at least for me. But I'm interested in your opinions as well, so I shouldn't. Oh my god, with one hit. Well, that's all we could do. We could do a 24 minutes long run with 147 kills and 12 waves completed, with a 63% accuracy. That's nice, right? For this first try. Let's return to the lobby. So guys, as I was saying, please leave your comments below this video. It will be up on our games or the company's channel for sure, but it will also be on my personal channel. I think this will be my first video on that channel, on which I might also add some other games in the future, but mainly Ashen Arrows. Okay, so let's see what other god powers we have to just as a finish for this video, for this stream, to show you them also. Do we have another god power I could talk about for you? Or did we see them all, maybe? I think we didn't. We have quite many, sorry. So there was all, for example, I think we didn't get Odin's favor. This is the one that would summon ravens, damaging ravens on the enemies, which also keep those enemies there. Loki is the one. This guy knows no limits. He or she, or sometimes it, as he changes shapes, does as he pleases. Be it harmful, helping, or just humorous, we can never know what his arrows are going to do. Well, yes. As you could see, sometimes he disagreed our enemies, sometimes he duplicated our enemies. So yeah, expect nothing from Loki. He's just too unreliable. Okay, Heimdall's Watch is another god power. Heimdall is the watchful god that guards over your base with you, sometimes completely negating attacks launched at it. May his vigilance never wane, that's right. Okay, Freaks plenty, we met with that. Tis bravery, Thor's lightning, and I think that's all the god powers we have right now, but we will also have other ones in the future. One at least, maybe two, or even maybe 3 new god powers, and of course a lot more skills. As far as I remember, we plan to get maybe around 6 new skills by launch, something like that. I cannot promise anything, but we are working on it anytime we can. As you can see, it is still the demo version I'm playing and I'm showing you. It will be in early access sometime in the future, and we have our randomly placed Odin here. Hi Odin, what you doing? Grinding? Keep up the good work, right? Being the old father and whatnot. Okay guys, make sure to see our other videos on Steam and on the YouTube, our trailer, our gameplay videos, past and future, and also be sure to try the demo. It is on Steam for free. So yeah, when you have luck and get some early extra loot skill, it is always a good idea to choose them. Yes, that's like Freaks Plenty, right? Which will make you have, being the god of fertility, gold and wealth, the goddess might grant you extra loot when gaining points, skill points. The rich gets richer, as they say. Well, that's the same thing I said earlier, and you know why? That's because I write these things, I just forget them with time. So I hope that you are somewhat happy with the things we could get for you by this stage of development. We will be sure to update it and improve it and release it whenever, as soon as we can. Have fun with it. Write your comments, write your feedbacks, your opinion, your ideas in the comments on Steam, on YouTube. Share as much as you like. Get your friends into the game if you think they would like it. And that's all for you folks. Thank you for joining me today, and we will meet next time in Ashen Arrows. Goodbye.